Alrighty guys, today I'm going to show you how to put the turbo on a 98 Jetta. First off, I want to say I know this isn't for my regular subscribers in quite some farming videos, but I figured something to fill in winter time here. I'm not doing anything else. Put some repair videos on and whatnot. I'm not doing a whole lot of farming, and I wanted to put I also don't mind doing these car videos, because a few times I know when I've worked on stuff and gone to YouTube and really appreciated having some guys out there that have put videos of changing certain parts on cars and water pumps and whatnot. It's just a lot easier to watch someone do it instead of trying to figure out how to do it. And so thanks to the guys out there who've posted car videos. So I figured I'd post some too, and help someone else out there. And thanks again to my regular subscribers for watching and liking and commenting. It's a lot of fun getting on there and chatting with you in the comments, and hope you enjoy watching it. And I will have farm equipment repair videos later in the year also. Well, as we get started today, here's how you put the turbo on. Another tip here on the VW. While you get the turbo off, makes it a little easier. Go along and tighten up the manifold bolts. They're right down, and make sure they're still tight, because I had a couple intakes loose. And there's just a row of 6 of them on each manifold to go right down in between here. If you get a mirror, you can see it. Yeah. Alright, I got the turbo back up in there. There's a little triangle gasket that goes on the turbo. Got 3 bolts. It's got a stud in the back, 2 holes, and then there's the bolts here in the front, 2 front bolts. And they take a 12mm 12-point socket or end wrench. Put them in, and always like a little bit of never seize on the threads. Don't put too much or it'll back off, it'll loosen up on you, but you put a little bit of never seize. Help it sit if you ever got to take it apart again. That's all you do. Alrighty, now I'm underneath the car. That's the 3rd bolt on the triangle where the turbo bolts on. You can see that stud way up there to the left, in between that oil drain back line and the wastegate way up in there. Again, it takes a 12mm wrench. That's just a 6-point nut on there though, and just takes a bunch of extensions to get it up in there. Alright, another thing you gotta do is, when you're doing this, always cap the oil lines. You got an oil line here, the inlet, and then down here there's the drain back, which is what I'm going to hook up next. Got 2 bolts on the little gasket, just bolts on the bottom side. You'll probably have to get the back bolt from the underside of the car again. I can't remember though. But yeah, just always cap lines, keep junk and dirt and stuff out. Alrighty, I got the oil lines on. Next step, hook the exhaust pipe up. It's got a 4-bolt flange that goes in there, and this gasket that comes with it. And it looks like there's only 3 bolts, but there's 4 bolts, and you gotta kind of reach around and use a mirror and everything to find it. Yeah, there's actually studs, so you just line them up on the studs there on the turbo and put the nuts on. Actually, that's not too bad. Got that, and then there's a little heat shield that goes right here on the manifold, which I took off just to make things a little easier, and put that on. Okay, I got the wastegate lines hooked up, got a downpipe hooked up, and now we need to just put the charge air line off the top of the turbo where it hooks up. Right over there goes under the intercooler, and then the suction on the turbo. Hook that up, and it should be ready to test it. The only thing that's kind of screwy about this whole project is down where the intake tube goes on the turbo. It's got 2 little bolts that hold the thing on instead of like a regular band clamp, and there's a O-ring inside that you got to change. I forgot to mention that, so you aren't sucking dirt into the turbo then. But other than that, everything's pretty straightforward and not too messed up. But yeah, it's just kind of a weird way of doing it. I would have just put a hose clamp on a rubber hose, but you know, they do things a little different across the pond, so there you go.
Alright, it's been running here for several minutes. I think I'm going to take it out on a test drive. Don't have any leaks and it seems to be running alright, so take it out and see how it does once it gets some heat in it. Alright, took her down the road here, not dumping any oil or anything, so I think we'll be good to go. I'm going to drive her back a little bit and see how she does. We'll drive a couple more miles. So we see it. Everything's looking pretty good on it. Alright, we're running right along here about 55, and you can see it. Here it come up, it seems to be running pretty well, so I think I'm happy with it. Again to all my subscribers for watching and liking, and thanks to the guys out there who put videos of car repair on, and we'll see you next time then. I don't know what we'll be working on next, but try to get some videos up again.